Fan Cheng is one of the most approachable mathematicians I've ever met. She's very collaborative. She's very easy to speak to. Her knowledge across different areas of mathematics is incredible.
Fan is a very generous person. She's very generous with her ideas in mathematics. She's very generous with her time. She's someone who's always willing to help.
I am so glad that I picked the right field. You have to enjoy what you are doing, and I thoroughly enjoy my work. My work is almost like my hobby.
I've known Fan Cheng since I was an early PhD student. I first encountered her book entitled Spectral Graph Theory, and it opened my eyes as to how much mathematics there actually is connected to combinatorics, and made me see how you can use all sorts of different tools from other areas to bring to bear on combinatorial problems. Combinatorics is all about something called enumeration. Enumeration is a fancy way of saying counting. So, for example, you might ask, how many ways can you seat 3 people in 5 cinema seats? That would be a question in combinatorics. And in fact, this comes up all over science, in biology, in chemistry, in physics. So for example, this is used sometimes in search algorithms, in PageRank, in the web graph. So there are many applications of Fan's work. Both she and her husband Ron Graham together are giants in combinatorics.
Something that she has worked on is the famous so-called PageRank algorithm, which lies at the heart of the Google search engine. Fan has worked and generalized and tweaked the algorithm and showed that it can be applied to a diverse set of problems in graph theory and networks, and she's been very successful with that.
Fan Cheng is among the most inspiring figures on this campus today, and probably in whole of mathematics. As a mathematician of the new age of information, of networks, of connections, of connectivity, she teaches all of us how to think about them, how to reason with them, how to devise their best possible methods.
When Fan joined UC San Diego in 1998, she helped solidify the reputation of what was already a world-class group in discrete mathematics and combinatorics. Today, our discrete math program is ranked number 5 in the nation, and Fan's contributions have been a major factor in achieving and maintaining this reputation.
She is actually quite prolific, as you say. I looked up some numbers. It lists 137 co-authors, which is, for a mathematician, is just remarkable. She has collaborated with some of the top experts, not just in her own field, but in quite different fields.
Collaboration always makes the mathematics better because people see things differently. I have a joint position both in math and computer science, which was an ideal arrangement for me. I enjoy working with people from different backgrounds.
You know, it's so important that we diversify participation in the sciences. If you want to make progress on a problem, you need to have a variety of different perspectives in the room so that you're not missing something. And that's one of the reasons that I am so delighted that Dr. Graham made it a real point in her career to speak up for and to advocate for greater diversity in STEM, because it helps you get to the best science.
She's very prolific also for a mathematician as a PhD thesis advisor, and I think she has had at least 19 PhD students, which for a mathematician is quite a bit.
I spend a lot of my time with my grad students, and it is so wonderful to see that they turn into full-blown researcher. I really care about what they do even after they finish their PhD. I think I have a little bit the Chinese mother side in me. It is quite important to have women as a role model. That goes without saying. But I usually tell young women to do good mathematics.
Dr. Graham's impact as a mentor of undergraduates, graduates, postdocs, helped bring new people into the field and help them launch very successfully into careers. A lot of them have gone on to be very successful faculty members in their own right, researchers in their own right. And so that also builds the reputation and then the network of UC San Diego as a place where you can come to study and then go be a leader in the field.
Additionally, she has served on editorial boards and been editor-in-chief of numerous journals, and has also served on many boards of prestigious organizations in the mathematics community. Her commitment to service and community is remarkable.
Fan Chung has received many awards. She was recently inducted into National Academy of Sciences. Among the handful top mathematicians in the world, she's considered one of them. And that puts UC San Diego on the map of an extraordinarily important research area.
Mathematics has its beautiful and poetic and romantic side. It is about pursuit of truth. Watercolor has some similarity with mathematics. It is quite analytical because watercolors have to be done by partitioning it into many layers. So at very beginning, it might look like mud. You have to use your imagination. It takes a lot of concentration. It's also very rewarding because after you finish, then you can really see your work, right? I consider myself very lucky, able to do things I really enjoy doing and happen to do well.